cannot explain how you make me feel, baby. You take me from a place of nothing to a place so heavenly. Never low, no, no, never low again. Pretty baby, you make me feel so good. You take my breath away with just a, oh baby, yes you do, yes you do, baby, yeah. To happiness, oh baby, pretty baby, I'm so in love with you. Hey, you're my everything. I can't believe I found you, girl. Oh, yeah, baby girl, that's why I love you. Oh, you're my number one girl. See, I can't believe I found you, girl. Baby girl, you show me. That's why. Listen, what you're giving me is hope and love again. Every pain and doubt I felt, you've turned to joy. I'm so in love with you, so deep in love with you. 'Cause baby, you make me strong again. Oh, with just a kiss, oh baby, yes you do. Oh, to happiness, oh baby, pretty baby, I'm so in love with you. I can't believe I found you, girl. Oh no, baby girl, you show me. That's why I love you, girl. Oh, you're my number one girl. I can't believe I found you, girl. Hey. That's why I love you.
Oh man, it's fire in the Trendz live stage. Oh my goodness me, what a way to kickstart 2026 with the incredible Brian Temba performing My Number One right here on the Trendz live stage. Good evening, welcome to the show. Kamala Mumneti, but you can call me Mne. Happy New Year to you and to your loved ones. I hope this year brings you blessing, joy and prosperity. This, of course, is still your number one spot, like he said, for everything culture, travel and music entertainment. Drop us a message on X telling us how your New Year's Eve entered or how you entered into it. Our handle is @Trendz on SABC. We kickstart with something truly phenomenal. Tonight, we're joined by a voice that has become a staple in South African soul music. Brian Temba returns with a brand new album, a deeply personal body of work shaped by love, reflection, and lived experience. He's here to unpack the meaning behind the music, the inspiration that guided this chapter, and to bring it to life with special live performances. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here. It's Brian Temba. The crowd goes, "Wah!" Boo, 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 boo. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy New Year.
Thank you for having me. Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you. Listen, let's jump straight into it.
All right.
This album is very intentional in your journey right now.
Yes.
Talk to us about what this body of work represents for you personally at this stage in your life and career.
You know, as an artist, right, I believe we go through journeys. Sometimes we don't, it's not easy for us to say what we want to say at that moment because you're struggling to be an artist, you're struggling to get paid, you're struggling to get gigs, you know. And some artists don't focus on the production and the writing, and because when we write as soul singers, right, we write. We don't write every month, or we don't write every year there's an album. No. It's either 4 or 5 years, but this particular album is very personal in the sense that I'm writing about my mom for the first time. You know? I'm writing about things that men go through. The working title of the album was Tears of a Man, but it's changed over the,
Yes, it
over the
was
months while I'm
title
recording the
indeed.
album.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was Tears of a Man purely because there's a lot that men go through and they don't articulate it. Or people don't know what men go through because they don't articulate it. We grew up being told that a man doesn't cry. So this album particularly, or some songs that are in the album, are shedding light to what men are going through. Also, in the album, I'm appreciating women, black women particularly. Sorry if another race is offended.
No, I don't think at all.
But appreciating black women. There's relationships. I mean, I've always written about love, but I think in this album, I write also about things that we go through as humanity.
I love the fact that you mentioned that soul singers don't just write every other now and then. But I then have to ask, I mean, you spoke about your mom, you spoke about the fact that you appreciating women in it. But
Yes.
I wanna dig deeper into that creative spark that ignited this album. When you then think back to your mom, or maybe a beautiful black woman, as you say, what was that memory? What was that experience? What was that season that sparked this?
Strength. Okay, my mom raised us more than my dad. I mean, she's the one. But Mosadi Utwara. So it's like ubamba ilento le.
By the sharp edge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they go through it. They'll protect their children. They'll try and give the best to their children. They'll suffer for their children. And so strength comes into play in this particular scenario. Women are strong, man.
Yeah.
Women are strong, and we need to just appreciate that. We need to talk about them more. We need to talk about how they are pillars of the community, how they are pillars of families. So we need to talk about it.
Oh, and I love that because one of the themes that usually come through in your music is resilience. And I guess you could tie that to strength. But talk to me about some of the other themes that are coming through in this body of work. Maybe love.
Oh, no, definitely love. I think
Hey.
if you know Brian Temba, you know he's going to sing about love.
Yeah.
I haven't sung much about the negative side of love, but there is some of it in this particular album. But obviously, I'm going to sing about love. Obviously, I'm going to sing about, touching and all of those things, and PG 18. Because if you look at R&B, man, we've listened to R&B, and they say it's baby making music, or whatever. I translate it as it's soulful music. It's soul that speaks. It's music that speaks to the soul. And when you listen to it, I also do a radio show, and I play R&B music like on a Sunday. And what it makes me feel every time I play different types of music, soulful music. It's like church, but it's not, So
takes you somewhere. Takes you somewhere.
So for me, I've wanted to work on an album that people can relate to.
Yeah.
Where it becomes nostalgic as well, where people, when they listen to it, they're like, that's so familiar. That sound is familiar. That, 80s kind of R&B, 60s kind of R&B, 90s kind of R&B. So for me, it's that. Because the best music that's ever been done, for me, right, it's the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s type of R&B.
I won't argue with you. I was saying to my mom the other day, she was referencing that music. I was like, actually, our generation even enjoys that music. But look, every artist has that song where they feel like, this one challenged me vocally, challenged me emotionally. Which song was that for you, and why?
Okay, the song about my mom really, I think before I sang it, I cried. So it was challenging for me to sing that song. But also there's another song called That Part of Me. It's a very sensitive song. So from an actor's point of view, when you sing a song, you have to act it out.
Yeah.
It has to come through in your voice.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I've done with Zanele in my previous albums. Zanele, I didn't write it. A friend of mine wrote it, but it's as if I've written it because it's like acting, You have to act it that way. That Part of Me is a very personal song. And it's very tricky for people to get it right, the tone of the song. that part of me is very personal, and it simply talks about God. It simply talks about me going back to that place where I used to be with God. So I miss that part of me. You know, so it was a little bit tricky to sing, but it's a beautiful song. I can't wait for people to hear it.
And we got there.
Yes, we
Oh,
did.
man, Mr. Temba, I have to let you go, but I will not be letting you go before you perform one more time for us. We wish you all the best with the album. Please, man, you must come back again in the year. It's still January. Please, man. Somewhere there, September.
I will.
Yeah, I will hold you to that. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is now performing Zanele. It's Brian Temba. Enjoy. You're still watching Trendz live on SABC. Now, the ushering of a new year makes many reflect of the year that was, but also to find a different approach to the brand new year. Everyone anticipates yielding positive results in all aspects of their lives. In studio to help us constructively process and activate a holistic approach to a new year, we are joined by Boundaries and Self-Leadership Coach Ndumi to give us a few tips on how to optimistically face the year 2026. Happy New Year, Ndumi. Welcome to Trendz Live.
Thank you, ladies, and Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you. Let's get straight into it, right?
Sure.
Setting boundaries might appear as like a vast phenomenon, but why is this important for somebody who's determined to have a successful year?
Well, when you think about it, setting boundaries is basically the only way we can make sure that we manage our time, our money, and energy. And we need these three things for us to be able to achieve our goals and priorities. So whether the priority is to study, whether it is to travel, or whether it is to work more, you still need to maintain these three things: time, money, and energy. And without healthy boundaries in place, this becomes virtually impossible. And quite often people think it's boundaries with other people. And I basically say it is boundaries with you.
Oh, charity begins at home.
That's the starting point. Because if you cannot manage your own boundaries, it means you cannot manage your time. It means you cannot manage, you struggle to say no. You struggle to actually say, look, I'd love to go out, but I have an exam on Monday, because you're trying to people please. So that's why boundaries are ever so important.
Oh, I love that, actually, because, yay, we struggle with this thing of self-regulating. But, to me, there's something that you call lifestyle majors. What do those entail?
Well, it's these basic things that we've not been taught in society, or there isn't enough emphasis on. We need to actually focus on the quality of food we consume to be able to do the things that we want to do. So this afternoon, I had pasta, heavy. After that, I needed to put in a bit of exercise to pick up my energy levels, right? So food, exercise, sleep, just rest. And by rest, I don't mean Netflix and chill. I mean like truly rest.
I mean unplug.
Unplug, go for a walk. Right, but it's sad because we live in a time where food is commercialized or it's processed. Therefore, we must make effort to make sure that we eat wholesome food. So imagine our forefathers, they didn't have to go through this because all the food they consumed was healthy and organic. But for us, we now need to prioritize, what do I have going on? I'll make an example, rooibos tea. It makes a person sleepy. So you can't drink it for the purpose of, oh, I love how it tastes. If you have to study that evening, right?
Yeah.
So it's about making sure that your sleep, your food, your exercise is aligned with the things that you say you want.
The things that you want to achieve.
It's you that said you want them.
Yeah.
So you need to align the majors with that. So that you are not lying to yourself.
Exactly, and I was about to say, this feels like holding a mirror and like, yay, you said these are things that you want. And there are things that you call nature's nurtures. And I love the fact that you're speaking about food now, because when you mention our forefathers, they were eating organic food that they foraged and that they planted. How does connecting with life lead to a more purposeful fulfillment or aligning more purposefully with oneself?
So nature nurtures. That's what it's here for, to nurture you and I, basically, right? So if we were actually intentional about, now that we live in a society where there's cars, where there's microwaves, where there is aircon, lighting, right? So it means we need to make a plan, decide. So many times a week, I must see natural light. I must walk on grass. I must walk on the beach. And even experience just that fresh air that's away from pollution, right? And you asked about what does it give us? It gives us everything. It calms us. Walking on grass, bare feet, calms you down, meaning you can just, it basically alleviates stress.
Yeah.
So maybe we don't need as many tablets as we think we do. We need more nature. But it has to be deliberate, has to be intentional, so that we don't fall off, it has to be more our lifestyle. Because if it's our lifestyle, then it's our way of life. It's not like ad hoc. It's not me saying New Year's. Thank you. New Year's resolutions, and then come February, gone.
Yeah.
No, it has to be that way. And if we schedule it, then it's highly likely that you'll actually get to it, right?
Sure. And I love the fact that when something then starts becoming your lifestyle, it's a regulatory thing.
Yes.
Which brings me to something really huge, Sis Ndumi, something mental health, right? Because it's a really big one, and you believe that healing is not a luxury.
Yeah.
Talk to me more about that.
Because it isn't, actually, So when we don't take time to go for counseling and to mind our mind, we are basically denying the things that we've gone through. We're basically saying the traumas that we experienced, the things that we inherited from our parents, whether it's their behavior, whether it's their lack of understanding of our personalities, we're basically saying those things don't matter. And some people actually went through major traumas, whether it's in their personal capacity or because of political dynamics, right? Knowing our history. So we need to honor that and saying, this is what happened to me and what am I going to do about it? Because to be traumatized is not your fault. But your healing is your responsibility. So it is necessary that we prioritize it, even if it means you watch videos when you cannot afford coaching, counseling, therapy, etc. There's just got to be something that we do to let it go, to dissolve the things, the false beliefs, and I call it a paralysis that comes with trauma. And what's sad about it is that you don't know what you don't know. Your subconscious is running like a cassette beneath the surface, and it's contributing to your decision-making, level of distraction, and your pursuit of your life is influenced by this thing that you don't understand. You're just like, why is this person going back to an emotionally abusive or physically abusive relationship?
Hey.
It's the subconscious, the trauma that's not been healed because we assumed that healing is a luxury.
I love that. And I was going to speak about how we process these traumas, because when you then speak about walking barefoot on the grass, maybe sometimes that's something that helps you connect to your inner child and helps you process. There's something that you also call a creative outlet. Let's quickly, because I have to let you go really soon, quickly talk about the urgency of that.
Well, creativity is just part of life. It gives us an opportunity to play, to enjoy colors, and it connects to individuality. So as much as it might look like, Ndisi is colorful and likes clothes or likes projects that are creative, it's actually a basic need in a sense that it boosts our self-confidence, our self-esteem, and it also helps us get to understand ourselves better. So creativity, again, it shouldn't be a thing that we only do like once a year, playing with kids and having fun with them and just being part of creativity. But just even in the way that you show up in life, it's okay for you to actually have creative expression as an intention, because there's something that it honors about you, that you are doing for yourself. You're not waiting for me to give you validation or anybody else. There's something about it that is self-affirming, that is saying, I love me and I care about me and I see me. Because people want to be seen by other people, but they don't see themselves.
Reminds me of a saying, you know yourself better than everybody. You've lived with yourself longer than everyone, so why do you care?
Absolutely.
As I let you go this evening, why is it important for us to walk into 2026 with intentionality and being intentional about these things?
Because not being intentional at any given time in our lives is self-betrayal. It's just a risk we cannot afford to take. So whether it's 2026 or 2027, being intentional is ever so important, precisely because it's a life hack.
It's a life hack indeed, Sis Ndumi. Thank you so much for coming to Trendz Live this evening. I will definitely be packing some of those nuggets and using them as we move forward.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now that's plenty of homework, but remaining consistent with the tips definitely can bring some fruitful results in 2026. We're going to say goodbye and good night this evening, but fear not, we've got more content living for you on our sister show. It's called Trendz Travel, so don't go anywhere. But you can call me Mne. Until next time, au revoir, bye-bye.